Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see how to install Python and Pycharm on your system. And first, whenever you sit on a system, you need to check that if there is Python installed already in your system or not. So I'll basically type Python on the search option in there, and I don't find Python coming up, so I'll basically ensure that even Pycharm is not there. And Pycharm a setup is there, but again that is not installed on my system. So now we'll head to the browser first. I'll go to the Edge browser, and the first thing that we are going to do is actually search python.org. This is the website from where you can download Python language. And downloads, go to the downloads, and then you'll see there that you're finding download for Windows. If you're on a 32-bit system, you need to install 32-bit Python and not 64-bit Python. You can check on YouTube how to see that your system is a 32-bit or 64-bit system. I'm using a 64-bit system, so I'm installing this particular option, and this will download Python for me. That was quite fast. And now I'll click on this particular downloaded file, and this now basically runs. When I'll click on this install, before that always ensure that you are actually checking this particular option, that is adding Python 3.10 to path. And now you can see here I'm using a 64-bit Python. Always remember to check this path, otherwise when you install Pycharm you won't be able to see your Python interpreter there, and it will give you some errors down there. So after checking this particular option, which is a quite important there, and you need to then go to the install now button. As soon as I click on this button, it'll ask me for administrator privileges and my screen will go dark. On that particular option you need to select yes, and so it will install Python 3.10.1 on your system. Let it complete, and as soon as it completes we'll search for Pycharm. Again, on the do not click on this disable path length limit. This is something that is not required for us. We close this particular dialog box, go to the search bar again, and now type Pycharm download. The first link that comes up is from the JetBrains website. Click on this, it will take you to a download Pycharm page wherein you need to select community edition and not the professional one. Professional one is actually a paid version with an even greater features inside it, but for our purpose, for data science and normal business analytics, we'll be using the community version only. We'll download this community version and it will take some time to download. Till then you can check that if the Python has been installed correctly or not. Go to your search and simply type there Python, and now you can see that Python 3.10 bit is actually coming up in your apps. That means your Python has been installed successfully. So let this download complete, and then we'll run this particular exe file that will actually start installing Pycharm community, that is 2021.3, that is the latest edition on this particular system. And a few seconds more. So after downloading this, just click on this particular exe file. It will give you a dark screen in the recorder, but actually it will give you a dialog box that asks for administrator privileges. You need to click on yes there, and then you can just click on next and next again. And on this particular screen, except this option which requires a restart, you need to actually select these three particular options. That will make your life easier with Pycharm. Basically it will create a desktop shortcut, and it will give you a context menu, a menu with in any folder. When you do right click, it will show you there, open this folder as a project in Pycharm. So this is something that comes in handy when you do actually want to open some file that is remote, and you need not open it from the Pycharm itself. You can directly open it from the folder where it is located. It will create associations of .python files with Pycharm, and that files you can open directly in Pycharm just by doing a double click on them. Now you need to click on next. Now install, and this will install Pycharm on your system. What this particular will installation will take time, as it depends on your system's resources and also the RAM and the amount of processing power that your PC has. This will finish in like another 10 seconds. Yes, so it's almost done. And as soon as it finishes, you need to check the box that says run Pycharm Community Edition. Let it finish. You can click on show details. That will basically show whatever it is doing here. And now after that completion, you need to just click on this particular box and this will start Pycharm for you. As soon as you clicked on that one, it will open Pycharm for you and it will ask to import Pycharm settings. Since I haven't saved any settings from the past, so a configuration or installation directory, I don't have it now, so I will just use do not import settings. A beginner will also select this particular option. So do not import settings and click OK. So this will start the Pycharm community version on your system. On this particular welcome screen, you need to go to the new project and you need to select this particular option. So this automatically got sensed up because we had selected add Python to path, and this is a base interpreter. That is, whatever coding that you do, it will use this interpreter for your particular running of program. And check these two particular options in the new environment. These two particular options should be selected to make your life easier in Pycharm. And create a main.py welcome script. I'm not creating a script, and basically I will use a blank file there. If you select this option, it will create a main.py script that will have some code written already there, which is not much use to us. So we'll create a blank file. I'll hit create, and this is how your Pycharm will look when you install it for the first time. This is the default preview there, and it will give you tips. I don't want to see tips, so I'll close this one and I'll go to file. For making the video and other part easy, I will make the appearance and the theme, I'll change it to IntelliJ Light, and it gives it a lighter feeling. Now you need to go to the editor there and you need to select font. I'm doing this particularly because the font size is quite small and you will not be able to see it in the video. I'll hit 20 so that it makes it a little bigger and easier to see, and I'll click on apply. And in the appearance and behavior, I'll use a custom font and I'll increase the size to 18. I'll apply it to see it, and this actually makes it too much bigger, so I will put here 14, and this makes it fine. So this is how we can actually install Python first and then Pycharm on our system. I will take it from here in the next video, and this is the basic way that you can use to install Python and Pycharm. Everything else I will deal in the next video. Thanks for watching, and do like, share and subscribe.